Hello friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. My name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl. We welcome you to our channel. Today's video is another spring refresh. So I'm going to share with you my dining room and how I've refreshed it for spring. So let me share with you what it looks like now, and then we'll get busy taking down all of the Easter decor. Friends, if you're new here, we would love to have you be a part of our channel. I hope that if you've enjoyed any of our content today, that you would consider subscribing to be a part of our channel. We would love to have you over here. We love y'all, we pray for y'all, and we're always so excited to share our home with you each week. So we usually post videos every Tuesdays and Fridays. So I hope you'll come back Friday and watch again. Okay, so to get started, I'm not going to change everything. In fact, I'm only going to do a few things right here because I really love how this looks. So I think I'm just going to remove this sweet little bunny right here. I'm going to leave everything else pretty much the same. I am going to just leave those sweet ducks. I really enjoy those ducks, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take away the Easter eggs. So let's remove that, and then I think everything else will stay the same. I do have some bunnies under the cloches, but I'm going to keep that because again, spring is still bunnies, and so I'm going to just make that work. Sadly, I have to say goodbye to this really sweet little chocolate mold. I just found that this year, and then this adorable rabbit that I found thrifting. And then of course on this little side table I have a whole bunch of my Easter right here. So all of this I'm going to clear out and start fresh. Then if you move over to my Hoosier, I do have several things over there I'm going to take down. I'm going to take down the rabbits, the chocolate bunnies, and also the Easter eggs. So I'm really feeling like I need to refresh this area just a little bit. So I'm going to take down this area over here. I'm going to rework my white dishes. So when you come back next time when I show you this area, it will have changed just a little bit because it takes me a little bit just to kind of figure out how I want to rearrange these dishes. But moving over to my china cabinet, I guess I did not film. I took down those little bunny egg cups, so that's down, and I'm going to remove these bunnies right here. And you can see I have quite a bit of Easter that I need to put away. So I'm so excited to share this brilliant idea with you guys. Now, I was watching Liz over at Traditions by the Seasons, and this is totally Liz's idea, but it was so amazing I had to try it for myself. So Liz, if you're watching, thank you so much. I am totally going to use your idea because I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Friends, she calls it a blooming lamp, and I just couldn't imagine. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a vessel of any kind, something that your lamp will fit into, and then you're going to take a wreath and you're going to put it along the top. Then what she did was added florals around it. It was so gorgeous. And friends, I will have Liz's video linked in the description below. Go over, watch her video, give her a follow. Y'all will love her. She is wonderful, and you know, she has a really big channel, and I know that you guys will just adore her as much as we do. But guys, she made the most amazing blooming lamp. So I'm trying to recreate something similar. Now she used a lot of florals, and since I have florals really close in my room in several places, I'm going to try to keep it simple. So I just have a few of these. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I've kind of cut them apart, and I'm just working them into this fern wreath. This fern wreath is from Hobby Lobby as well. And then I just have some sprigs of greenery I'm adding along the edges, and you could totally leave it just like this. But my friend Liz added eucalyptus leaves, and it was amazing. And so I had to get some eucalyptus leaves to add in mine as well. So you're gonna see I just bent this eucalyptus. I have two stems. I bent one in one direction, one in the other, and the stems on these totally move. These are amazing, and Liz recommended these. I bought them on Amazon, so I will share the link with you guys as well, because I know you won't be disappointed with these. They are amazing. Liz, friend, you know your stuff. These were such a great buy. So if you're looking for some that bend and move and fluff out and look gorgeous, these are the eucalyptus stems for you. But guys, I can't wait to share with you the finished look of this blooming lamp. I think it is absolutely gorgeous, and again, I can't take credit for this idea. It was totally Liz's over at Tradition by the Seasons. Okay, so I'm going to keep it pretty simple next to this because I have a lot going on right here. So I'm just moving things around. This was over in the china cabinet. I'm going to move it over here. And so I don't really want a bunny theme. I want more of a garden theme. So I'm just going to prop up one of the legs with one of these little moss stones, and then I'm going to just add in some simple clay pots. You know, pots that are aged. I think that adds so much character. So I've got a couple that were outside. I've cleaned them up, and now I'm just going to pop in some well, I was going to pop in this little pot, but I actually don't like it. This came from the Dollar General, but I don't like the greenery on this. I just don't think it works. I'm going to pull that out and then put it back in, and you'll see. I think it looks much better that way. But you know, always keep your eyes out for clay pots, because if they have any age on them, it just makes them look so adorable. I don't know, I just think it gives them so much character, and it works in your decor so well. So I've added just a vintage garden tool. I've added in these moss stones, which I'm going to add a few more. And then I've added this little tin watering can. And the next thing I'm going to add is just my little flower frogs that are vintage. And that's it. Look how pretty this area turned out. And I just, like I said, I'm in love with this blooming lamp. Liz, that's just such an amazing idea. I wish I'd have thought of that. So incredible. But looking at this area over here, I do have this peg rack at the top, and I've had it there for quite a while. So I was thinking, I think I'm going to take that down, and then I am going to add in some platters. So let me show you what I have. Friends, I wanted to hang these, but I don't have any plate racks that are big enough to hold these platters. These are so heavy, and a couple of them are ironstone, and I just wouldn't want anything to happen to them. So I'm going to order some heavy-duty ones from Amazon, and then I'll be able to hang those. So I won't be able to show this to you today, but look at these gorgeous platters. And friends, all of these have been thrifted for really cheap. Most of these are $3.98, and then again, I got most of them for half price. Again, this one is ironstone. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and that is such a beautiful platter. And this one, I couldn't read the signature on this one. I think it's China. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let me know what this sign is. Bavaria? I'm not sure. But it's a beautiful, beautiful platter. And then this one, of course, is ironstone. And again, this one was $3.98, and friends, I got it for half price. Such an amazing find. But let's move over to the Hoosier now, and as you can see, I did rearrange these dishes. I wanted to kind of get rid of all those that I had on the bottom. I rearranged them right here in this glass little dish I have right here. As you can see, I've added some of my oval bowls, my oval platters. I stacked some plates and saucers. I put my cake plates that I stack on this side again. I usually keep them over here. So I'm just going to add in a few little things. I've got this creamer. I've got another little sugar bowl. I'm going to add that to the bottom. I think I'm going to add in a little doily too. I just think that just brings in a sweet little touch. So let's add that for some texture. And then only other thing I'm going to do is just add in some vintage silverware. I love displaying that over here in this area. So moving over to the other side of this Hoosier, I'm just going to use this gorgeous platter I have that's ironstone. I was excited to share that with y'all, and I'm just going to use this pitcher. So again, I'm using the same things that I have, but I'm just using them in a new way. So I'm going to scoot it over to one side, and then I'm going to take those white bunnies that were on the china cabinet and add them right here. Now, a lot of people, I've been watching videos, a lot of people are just packing up all their rabbits, and that's fine, but I'm still enjoying mine, so I'm just going to leave mine out for just a little bit longer and enjoy them. And I think they're so neutral that they work, and so I'm just going to leave those right here. I think that's such a pretty touch. I love the way this has all come together. I did pull some of these butter pats out of my little cloche I had over there, and I'm going to just stack them over here as well. I think they're so pretty just to look at, all stacked. These were a great score that I splurged on a while back, but I'm so glad I have them. They just bring me so much joy. I love seeing all this white pottery together. I just think it is so, so pretty. Okay, so we're almost finished, but let's just make a few changes over here to the china cabinet. I'm just going to rearrange the dishes that I pretty much have inside this cabinet. It still works. I still like it, so we're just going to go with it just like it is. So I think the only other thing I'm going to do is just bring in a few of the other elements that I've used in other places. So let's take this little small hope chest out and put this sweet creamer in here. And then I'm going to take a bowl, and again, this was on the Hoosier, it had buttons in it, but I'm going to take the buttons out and I added in a piece of styrofoam. So now I've got these blue little flowers, and these were over in the tin that's set by my ducks, and I thought they would look really pretty in here, but I don't want to ruin these, I don't want to take them apart, so I'm just going to take a knife and kind of make a hole in this styrofoam so that I can set these stems in without ruining them. I don't want to ruin them. They're not real sturdy or real stiff at the bottom, so I'm just going to try to place them as one big bunch in here. So I'm going to make 3 holes, stick them in there, and then the last thing I'm going to do is just cover up the bottom with buttons. I just think that is such a pretty look. Look at this. It's unexpected, but yet I think it works, and it just looks like spring to me. I don't know, you guys. Tell me what you think. Okay, this dish was over on the Hoosier filled with eggs. I took the eggs out, and I'm going to add this little bird nest. Now I tried to beef it up a little bit with just some little stems from outside in the yard. I just felt like it needed a little something, so I just added that to it, and now I'm just going to add in these moss stones, and that is it. I did lower my spring picture just a little bit. I think that is just perfect. I'm going to leave that out for spring. And I just think this look turned out so pretty. Sometimes simple just works. And I love that I have incorporated a lot of the things that I've already used, but just in a new way. And that's a great tip. So I hope that that will help you when you're refreshing your room. But now I have this one little spot left. As you can see, my Diet Dr. Pepper right there. But that's okay. I just went and gathered some beautiful flowers from the yard. Look at these gorgeous snowballs. And then I've got this other bush that's blooming white. I know that this is going to shed like crazy, but I just had to use it in my display. And so I'm going to just plan on using this and changing out these florals throughout the spring, because I should have a lot of pretty spring flowers coming on. Now these are a couple of things that I got while I was out at the antique store. I thought they were so pretty, and I think they would look really sweet just tucked in over here. So what do you think? You guys tell me what you think of my new refreshed spring look. Friends, this room just brings joy and happiness. I just love all of these spring touches, and I'm going to enjoy them and embrace them as long as I can, because you know, when the next season rolls around, I'm going to be so excited to pull out all of my Americana decor and decorate for Memorial Day. But for now, I'm going to enjoy these beautiful touches of spring. It's so fun to see all these florals, these fresh greeneries, enjoy these beautiful fresh flowers, the bird nest. So friends, I hope that this video will bring you some inspiration. I hope that it will help you to go out and enjoy nature, see what you can take from the outside and bring in to refresh your home for this spring. Friends, I hope you'll go over and check out Liz with Tradition by the Season. Again, I will have her video linked in the description below for you guys. You can go over and check out her channel. Liz, thank you for this amazing idea. I'm so excited I got to use it in my home. I think it's beautiful, and I think it makes a statement. So I'm really enjoying that. Thank you, Liz, so much. Guys, before I go, I just want to leave you with this beautiful Bible verse. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Ephesians 6:10. Friends, do you know that God is always looking out for you? That he is always preparing for you a way for the future and safeguarding you from all the forces that you're not even aware of? Jesus invites you to be strong in him, putting on his might as you would protective clothing, because there's a battle that's raging for us that we cannot see. But you know what? When we put our faith and trust in God, Jesus saves. So friends, I hope that will bless you. And friends, I just want to say thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, friends.